Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to another exciting video, where we'll be shedding light on Saturday Night 1922 film. Thumbtime. Saturday Night is a 1922 American silent romantic comedy film directed by Cecil B. DeMille and starring Leatrice Joy, Conrad Nagel, and Edith Roberts. It was Leatrice Joy's first film with DeMille. Brace yourself for an enlightening exploration of plot as we dive into its profound implications. Shamrock a day, a poor laundress dreams of marrying a rich man. Her neighbor Tom McGuire, the chauffeur of socialite Iris Van Sydom, is secretly in love with his mistress. On the other side of the city, Iris is not happy with her pampered life and she dreams of living in a vine-covered cottage. Her rich young find Richard Prentice is just as tired of women of her class as she is bored with men of his. When Shamrock comes to deliver laundry at Richard's house, she meets him by chance and he falls in love with her. He proposes to drive her home and tells Iris to wait for him. She decides to go for a picnic with her chauffeur Tom and, after letting her car being crushed by a train, falls into Tom's arms. In the evening, Richard provocatively dances at a formal party with Shamrock, which causes his sister Elsie to announce her brother's engagement to Iris. Tom, having read the announcement in the press, wants to leave Iris's service, but she tells him she wants to marry him. The fact that her rich uncle clears all her allowances and she is left without a penny does not deter her. As soon as he hears the news, Richard decides to marry Shamrock. Soon, Shamrock, who feels she is despised by Richard's family and friends, is almost as desperate as Iris, who must live in a tiny apartment next to a railway and spend her time cooking and cleaning. She decides to hire Tom as her chauffeur despite Richard and Iris's opposition. One evening, they go together to Coney Island. When they come back, they find Richard and Iris waiting for them. Iris tells Richard they are too different to live together. While Richard and Iris try to persuade their spouses that they love them, a fire breaks out. Richard saves Iris's life. 7 years later, Shamrock and Tom are happily married and have several children, while Richard and Iris are still pondering whether it is time to mend their broken engagement. In this chapter, we'll be unraveling the enigma of caste and discovering its transformative power. Leatrice Joy as Iris Van Sydom, Conrad Nagel as Richard Prentice, Edith Roberts as Shamrock a Day, Jack Moore as Tom McGuire, Julia Fay as Elsie Prentice, Edith Chapman as Mrs. Prentice, Theodore Roberts as Uncle, Sylvia Ashen as Mrs. Aday, John Davidson as the Count, Demetri Scudoff, James Neal as Tompkins, Winter Hall as the Professor, Lillian Layton as Mrs. Ferguson, William Boyd uncredited, Vieira Daniel uncredited. Let's transition to preservation and availability and uncover its significance. Complete prints of Saturday Night are held by Cinémathèque de Belgique George Eastman Museum on 35mm film, EYE Film Museum UCLA Film and Television Archive on 35mm film, Academy Film Archive on video, Indiana University Bloomington on 16mm film. In 2014, it was released on DVD by Alpha Home Entertainment. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support and I'll see you in the next video.